Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. Today, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about esports and the competitive scene of League of Legends. If you're watching today's video on the day that it comes out, today should be the day of the LCS finals, which means there probably won't be a lot of you guys watching today's video on the day it comes out. Hopefully you guys are all watching LCS. I cannot wait. I'm going to be there in person to watch CLG, hopefully crush TSM. Fingers crossed. Anyway, though, today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about esports, specifically one thing that I don't necessarily know if it's a good or bad thing about esports, but it's something that kind of exists, and I wanted to take some time to just like acknowledge its existence today, I guess. And that is snowballing in esports and all of the positive and negative effects that come with esports having such a big focus on snowballing. So let me talk to you guys a little bit about what I mean. Snowballing is something that just happens so often in esports, and it's one of the biggest, if not the biggest difference that esports have with traditional sports. So like in traditional sports, you don't see snowballing. When you fall behind as a team in American football or soccer, association football, or lacrosse, or baseball, or hockey, or basketball, or any traditional sport, if you fall behind, the only thing that is going to make you lose the game is the fact that you have less points. Because of that, you can have all these really cool stories, right, where teams have magnificent come-from-behind victories, Cinderella stories, where the coach just gets in at halftime and gives a great speech to really pump the players up, and even though that they weren't having a good first half, they were able to make a comeback happen in the second half. Yeah, that's not something you ever really see happen in esports, and it's kind of unfortunate if you ask me, because those are some of the most thrilling games, right? In esports, if a team falls behind, then because esports is not something that is like so focused on score, you're not scoring points in esports, the thing that sort of measures how well a team is doing is resources. It's like gold in League of Legends, or the economy, you know, money in Counter-Strike, or resources in RTSs like StarCraft. We use resources like these to determine how well or poorly a team is playing, and we use these to reward a team for playing well, right? You get an advantage, but because of that, you kind of fall off in the sense that you can't have these comebacks happen in esports. Even if a team starts playing better than the team they're playing against, let's say halfway through a League of Legends match, because the enemy team has so much more gold, they're not going to be able to make a comeback happen, even if they're playing better. The other team has this advantage over them that they can't really overcome in such an easy way as like just wanting to play a little better in traditional sports and, you know, take advantage of your opponent's mistakes like that. Oh, yes, got him. This is also the reason we use best of fives, right? Or best of threes or best of sevens or whatever, which are also generally kind of like the more boring sports to watch, if you ask me, and like the sense of upsets that can happen. Like when you watch the World Cup or the Super Bowl or college basketball, you know, March Madness, you have all of these things, you have all these games and these tournaments where all a team has to do is be playing better than the other one on any given day, where you can see an awesome upset happen. Compared to like when you have a best of 7 in the World Series, after 7 games, you know the better team is always going to win. And that's why we use best of 5s, right? I mean, you don't want one small mistake at the beginning of a game, snowballing the game out of control, and then the enemy team wins, and then you're all sad that you only had one chance to play the game and, you know, one chance to win. That's why we use best of 5s. This is just something that's been on my mind for a while now, and I'm not too sure if I'm doing a good job explaining it to you guys, but leave your comments in the comments down below. Leave your thoughts. Tell me what you guys think about all this. Again, I don't necessarily know if this is anything that's inherently good or inherently bad about esports. It's just something that's different, right? I mean, we don't use points to measure how well a team is doing throughout a game or to reward a team for doing well throughout a game. We use this resource system, depending on what game you're talking about, and that's something that's so different from sports that it's going to take some getting used to, I think. It kind of prevents us from having these huge comebacks in the same way that other games do, and I think it might be one of the reasons why it's so easy for one team or one region to kind of dominate. Anyway, you guys can, of course, leave all your own thoughts and comments in the comments down below. I hope you guys all enjoyed watching today's video. I will, of course, see you all tomorrow, but until then, thank you very much for watching. Good luck in solo queue, and have a wonderful day.